everyone, welcome to Big Fan Secret Kitchen. Today we're gonna make a traditional Chinese pastry called sweetened red bean paste pastry. Now let's have a look at the ingredients today. Flour, sugar, butter, and most important, sweetened red bean paste. You can get it online or at your local Chinese grocery store. First, let's make the oil dough. Here's the ingredients. A little over 1.5 cup of flour, 6 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of water. Now we need to mix it using a mixer with dough hook. Using the low speed to mix them up first. I just forgot to add sugar to it, so it's not too late. Now let's turn up the speed a little bit. Now let's check the dough. We can see from the surface that it's not so smooth. That means it needs to be mixed more. And feel the softness here. It's kind of soft, but we want it to be very soft, but still can be a dough. So that's why I'm gonna add half tablespoon of butter and half tablespoon of water. Now we can see this is very soft, and then after you touch it, you can feel a little bit butter on your hand. That means it is ready. Let's put it aside. Now let's let the oil dough rest a little bit. Don't forget to cover it to keep it moisture and soft. Now let's make the second dough. I call it dry dough because this one doesn't have water in it. It only have flour and butter. Let's measure it. First, let's measure the flour. 1/3 cup of the flour. And next we need 7 tablespoons of butter. Now let's mix it. Same here, we need to use slow speed to mix it first. Since we're gonna make a flower shape of this pastry, I have some food color at home. I'm gonna put some pink food color in it to give it some color. If you don't have it, you don't have to. It will still look pretty, I promise. While the dry dough is mixing, let's divide the oil dough evenly to little balls. I like to make my little balls this size, but you can make it smaller or bigger. It's all up to you. Don't forget to use the plastic wrap to cover it after you're done, so it won't dry up. Since this dry dough is different from the oil dough, I changed the mixer from the hook to the paddle. Now we can see this dry dough is soft, but when you squeeze it, doesn't fall apart, and you can see there's some butter left on your hand after touching it. So this is done. Here's the dry dough. Let's divide it into little balls like this one. So you can see here I already divided into 19 different little balls. And next step, we're gonna cover those dry dough with this oil dough. Take a little oil dough. You can see it's very soft right now after resting. Make it bigger and take one of the dry dough and put it inside here like this. Make sure that it doesn't have anywhere that is open. Let's just put it here, let it rest a little bit. Now we have the dry dough and oil dough together as one piece. Let's go ahead and make it flat. Be careful, don't make the oil dough break outside. Make it like this, and let's go ahead and roll it. After let it rest for 15 minutes, now let's go ahead and do it again. Take one from the first step, put it this way, and let's make it flat again. And now let's roll it up and let it rest another 15 minutes. While the dough is resting, let's make the filling. Use the sweetened red bean paste, make it into a little ball, same size as before. Next step, we're gonna make the skin of the dessert. Take one of this and roll it a little bit, make it longer. Follow me, do this. Press in the middle and fold this two ends together. Use your hand, press it. Now you have a pancake. Let's use the rolling pin to make it 2 times bigger than this filling here. And now use this side where the two end is as the inside, so you have a nice, beautiful surface when you finish. Let's take one filling and put it inside here. Make sure the end you seal it really good. After that, let's turn to the other side, make it round and nice. Put this end at the bottom and press it like this. like a nice round shape. Now let's move this to the baking sheet and let it sit. Put a plastic wrap over it in case it got dry. Now let's go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now we're gonna decorate this pastry and then it will look like a flower. Cut the edge into 5 different pieces. Don't cut into the center. Now let's put these 2 edges together as a flower. That's the first petal. Second petal, another one, and now you got a flower. There's another way to make flowers. Same, we cut it into different sections here, but this time we're gonna make it more than 5. And now we're gonna turn each petal sideways and press it. That's another flower. Last step, we need to have 1 egg and take the egg yolk out of it. We need this yolk for its color. Now let's put the yolk in the center of our flowers. If you have any sesame at home, you can add it into the center of your flower too to give it a little bit detail. Let's go put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Here's the dessert. It looks really good. It tastes really good too. Thank you for baking with me today. I hope you like this dessert. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom, and I will see you next time. Bye!